The average person has 78 years. 78 years to love, to hurt, to write, to dance, to sing, to learn, to be whatever it is that they set out to be. 78 years to be extraordinarily unordinary, to be a child again, to be spontaneous, but to find ourselves not bound by the constraints of this ordinary life, of these people, of these circumstances, of these 78 years. We live because we must. We go through the motions, but to want for nothing, to be free, and to only have 78 years. What would it be to be free and only have 78 years?
When I grow up,
When I grow up, I would like to be...
I would like to be a...
When I grow up, I want to be the...
What do I want to be when I grow up?
I would like to be a library archivist.
When I grow up, I want to open a daycare center.
A geography teacher.
I want to be a pastor.
An astronaut. I don't know.
Art teacher.
An English teacher.
I'd like to help people in some way.
When I grow up, I want to be a famous artist. Yeah, I did. When I was a little kid, at first I wanted to be a bird, and then I wanted to be Tina Turner, and then I wanted to be a famous artist. And I thought I would paint like crazy, and yeah.
Smart kids grow up thinking, you know, I don't want to be a gym teacher, you know, and making fun of gym teachers, but playing dodgeball every day and t-ball and soccer and archery, and that sounds like the life. I mean, that's your entire work day is playing sports with kids, and you're always better than them. Always better than them. Even if the good kid is playing. You're playing basketball, you're taller than them. So gym teacher. I want to be a gym teacher when I grow up.
Hopefully I'll get to help some people while I'm researching something that I love.
Because I don't know, writing is my passion, so I would like to pass it on to everybody else and have them enjoy my stories.
I see myself managing a district or a large store, making a decent amount of money, residing comfortably in a suburban neighborhood with a nice townhouse perhaps, a few cars, a cat, a girlfriend, and potentially a goldfish.
I'd probably be in like a little townhouse in like a small town that's, you know, like maybe like one street. I'd have a job, and my parents would be there, my family would be there, and I'd probably have maybe like 2 or 3 dogs, and I'd just be really tight with everyone in the town, and I'd go to all the town functions and...
Content with somebody of the opposite sex, and I'd like to have 2 dogs.
Family with my friends coming up as a close second. I mean, out of all the people I've met, like, I'm only 19, I've met some of the greatest people in my life ever. And I've met them, and I met 2 of them in 4th grade, and I met 8 of them when I was a freshman in college. If I could keep the friendships that I've made over the years, if I could keep them all the way up till I die, I would be extremely happy.
I think life really is a journey, not a destination. I mean, some people do more in 2 years than other people can do in an entire lifetime. I really think it depends on what you do and how you do it, not necessarily where you end up, but how many people you affect along the way.
I was telling myself that I would sacrifice relationships, family. I prioritize things in my life, and I said art is always going to be at the top. Everything else falls second. I will consciously and subconsciously, as much as I can, my whole being will put everything on the back shelf, including my health. Art comes first. I always said that. And then I started to realize as I put those things on the back burner that I was missing the point, missing the picture.
That to me really is life, is what's in the middle. To me, that's the only thing right now that really matters.
The destination is important, but the journey is better, because the things that happen on your journey to getting to that destination makes you who the person you should be.
I thought that I would explode, like my life would end if I did not get those things in that hasty way that I tried to get them. And then I began to realize that I didn't want those, because as I started to work towards it, I didn't want those things without the other things. You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't have counted as much. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy with geographically, professionally, and personally.
I don't want to be anything when I grow up. I want to be an old woman with my husband.
I'm going to be the old lady that's sitting around with a bunch of cats around me knitting in my rocking chair on the front porch.
I just want to relax, just take a deep breath, and just figure my life, people's lives, pretty much the whole world out.
You can't live the rest of your life making excuses, and you can't move forward if you're looking back.
It's like our species, for God's sakes. I mean, like, this is like really messed up. This is gonna sound messed up. We have genitalia, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? Like, it's supposed to mesh with other genitalia, whatever your preference may be. You know, like, I'm all like, you could go that route. You could, you know, whatever you want to do, pick it up, you know, whatever. But like the jam is, you know, it's like if we were supposed to be alone, we would be asexual. We wouldn't breed and make other people. We would just somehow. Is that weird? You know what I mean? No, yeah, we're creatures of comfort, and that is, I do think that's the human condition.
I suppose it's not about what you want to be when you grow up, or if you get everything you ever wanted, or all about the journey. I suppose it's more about how you get there, the people you're with, if you got to truly love and learn, and if you got to laugh.